What's good, y'all? Look, this one right here about to be a little political, but I got something on my mind. I just got to get it off. I just got to let y'all know something. So, do you guys recall what they were saying in the news about U.S. military operations went over to Venezuela and they picked up the president and his wife? So now America is saying that they have control of Venezuela, including Venezuelan airspace. You probably heard all that in the news. But what you didn't hear, and Fox ain't gonna tell you this one, this week, just this week, later on this week, I think Wednesday or Thursday, China's representatives were supposed to be meeting with the Venezuelan president, and they were going to sign an agreement. This agreement was going to be, Venezuela was going to produce 60,000 barrels of oil a day for the next 20 years for China. And in return, China was going to build up some infrastructure, provide them with, military assistance and things of that nature. It's funny that the day before the U.S. picked up the president of Venezuela, China was in Venezuela having a conversation, and they were just going to finalize that paperwork this week. I kid you not. What does this mean? I just want to ask a question. Do you think China's going to let that money go? You think they just going to roll over and say, okay, America, what you want to do? Or better yet, do you think Donald Trump is going to okay the deal and provide China with 60,000 barrels of oil a day for the next 20 years? Because, see, if he does that, wouldn't that go against the America First, no forever wars? I remember Republicans saying something about that. And so, another question I have, is this still your guy? Is this still your guy? Because, in my humble opinion, this is motherfucking World War III. And we need to pray for each other, because some of y'all really say God don't do nothing. Well, you about to find out. You're really about to find out, because if China gets involved and America goes to war with China over Venezuela, within the first month, there's going to be a big-ass hole in this planet where a bunch of people used to live at. It's going to be a big-ass hole. All due to corruption in American politics. So, yeah, I just had to get that off my chest. Now I'm about to roll me up some of this kush, because this is some trying times. And I just paid rent, went to the grocery store, everything high, but I'm looking deeper now. I understand what's going on right now. Y'all know too, if you really study history, when this war shit pops off, it makes countries and investors a lot richer. Up until that point, things get harder economically. We pay more for stuff. I don't know exactly why it has to go that way, but this right here is like the recession before the economic boom, except this time an economic boom might be a nuclear missile. So yeah, let's really pray for each other, y'all, because this is some serious, and thank you for listening to me say this, because there's some stuff going on I usually don't care. But this right here, I feel like we should care about, because when this pops off, they're going to have all 35-year-old and younger males going to this war. So I need somebody to really give a damn about this.